Have you ever wondered where it all went wrong? Why is there so much pain, struggle, and brokenness in the world? The answer, according to the book of Genesis, goes all the way back to the beginning, to a single pivotal moment in a perfect garden. Picture this: Adam and Eve living in complete harmony with God in Eden. They have everything they could ever need. There is just one rule: do not eat from the tree of the knowledge of good and evil. God warned them that on the day they ate of it, they would surely die. It sounds simple enough, right? But then, a new character enters the scene. The serpent, described as more crafty than any other beast, approaches Eve. He doesn't start with a command, but with a question designed to plant a seed of doubt. Did God really say you shall not eat of any tree in the garden? Eve corrects him, explaining they can eat from the other trees, just not the one in the middle of the garden. But the serpent presses on, directly contradicting God. You will not surely die, he says, for God knows that when you eat of it, your eyes will be opened, and you will be like God, knowing good and evil. Think about that temptation. It wasn't just about a piece of fruit. It was about doubt, pride, and the desire to be one's own God, to decide for oneself what is right and wrong. Eve saw that the fruit was beautiful and desirable for making one wise. So she took it, she ate it, and she gave some to Adam, who was with her, and he ate it. In that instant, everything changed. Their eyes were opened, not to divine wisdom, but to their own vulnerability and shame. They realized they were naked and tried to cover themselves with fig leaves. The intimacy they shared with God was shattered. When they heard him walking in the garden, they hid. God calls out, "Where are you?" Not because he didn't know, but because he was giving them a chance to confess. But instead of taking responsibility, the blame game begins. Adam blames Eve. "The woman whom you gave to be with me, she gave me fruit of the tree, and I ate." And Eve blames the serpent. The consequences were immediate and far-reaching. The serpent was cursed. The woman would face pain in childbirth and conflict in her relationship with her husband. The man would have to toil and sweat to get food from the ground, which was now cursed. And ultimately, they would face physical death, returning to the dust from which they were made. To prevent them from eating from the tree of life and living forever in this fallen state, God sent them out of the Garden of Eden. This event, known as the fall, is the biblical explanation for why our world is the way it is. A beautiful but broken place. It's a story of a perfect beginning, a tragic choice, and the introduction of sin and separation from God. This story from Genesis 3 sets the stage for the rest of the Bible, which is ultimately a story of God's incredible plan to rescue and redeem humanity from the consequences of that choice. It's a powerful reminder of our human condition and our deep need for a Savior. Thanks for watching. If this story resonated with you, please like this video and subscribe to the channel for more explorations of foundational biblical accounts. See you in the next video.